I would just say my question would be, Christy, is I've been a realtor less than a year, and when people ask about my experience.
Mm. I was taught, because I was new once too, I was taught to always say, like, I'm going on 2 years, right? You're going on your second year, like going on gives you one extra year. Or you could say, tell me what's important to you about that.
Okay.
Role play it with me. What's important to you about that?
Well, I just want to know how many homes you've listed and sold.
Okay. And is that number important to you in making the decision of the realtor you hire?
Yeah, I want to know that somebody has experience.
Okay. That's fair. And so it tells me that you're looking to make sure you make the right decision.
Yeah.
Great. I want to make sure you make the right decision too. And so it's my job and duty to help you feel comfortable throughout this conversation that regardless of whether I've sold 142 homes or 22 homes, you're going to see why so many people choose me. You could try to get around it, especially if you say that very confidently. You'll get about 10% of the people are just going to say, yeah, that's all fine and nice, because they're going to hear the sales in it.
Okay.
How many have you sold? I'm going to be honest. How many have you sold?
12.
I sold 12 homes. Do you know how many the average realtor sells in a year?
6.
4 is the latest number I've heard.
Okay.
Right? It's average. And that, I mean, it's a stat. The reason it's so low is because there's so many that sell 0.
Yeah.
Right? They're licensed and don't sell. So it's 4. So I sell 3 times the amount of most agents. Does that surprise you?
I love that.
Right? And then just take control of the question.
Okay.
If you don't have any anybody not have any sales? I would think not. Okay. Yeah. Usually you've got some stat and use how few most agents sell. Gosh, especially if you're in Florida, right? It's got to be even lower.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's licensed there.
Yep.
So yeah, I would go with something like that. Just, and if you really, the nice part is I'm 100% committed. I work full time nonstop to make sure your home gets sold or I find your buyer, and I won't rest until I do. That's what you're looking for in an agent, right?
Yeah.
Great. Let's put me to work today.
I love that. Thanks.
You're welcome.